Hi, and welcome to episode 8 of my series about the Pyara region, a fakemon region inspired by Pakistan. We've covered mons living in Pyara's urban jungles in the past few episodes, so now let's move to its regular jungles, specifically mangrove forests. But first, here's a Pokemon that doesn't live in the forest, but also didn't fit in the theme of the previous episode. It's the single-stage fighting fire type Sparkretary, based on the secretary bird. Secretary birds are famous for dispatching their prey, particularly snakes, with their long legs, kicking with a force equal to 4 or 5 times their body weight in a matter of milliseconds. And Sparkretary can create sparks of flames with its kicks. It can use this fire as a weapon, or to create brush fires to prey on animals trying to escape. This isn't a behaviour secretary birds are known for, but there are birds, appropriately nicknamed firehawks, that actively start fires as a hunting strategy, and other birds like the Marabou stork are known to wait by fires for fleeing animals. While obviously destructive, occasional fires can actually help plant growth by getting rid of dead biomass and releasing the nutrients stored in this detritus into the surrounding soil. Moving into the mangroves properly now, here we have the grass type balsam. This little guy is based on the seeds of the Himalayan balsam, which explode out of the seed pods when something touches them. It's also based on a bullet, but what is it fired out of? Why, its evolution, of course, the grass dark Sproutlaw. This botanical buckaroo is based on the balsam itself, mixing in some cowboy flavouring to reference both its quick-draw seed dispersal and the fact that it's an outlaw in countries outside its native range. Due to its explosive dispersal tactics and high nectar production, Himalayan balsam can outcompete other plants very easily and has become invasive across the world. This town ain't big enough for the two of us, indeed. Next up, we have the poison-flying Hoopoe. You ever think about how weird it is that the Zubat line is still the only line with a poison-flying type since Gen 1? I do. Hoopoe is based on the Hoopoe, a bird known for its distinctive crown of feathers. It's poison type because Hoopoes can release a foul-smelling liquid to deter predators, which they use to protect their nests and chicks. Hoopoe evolves into Kujaku, changing species from Hoopoe to Peacock. Peacocks don't have any chemical defences like Hoopoes do, but I thought the Peacock's distinctive tail feathers would be a good visual upgrade from the Hoopoe's head crown. And its bright colours work well for a poison type, tying into the bright colours of poisonous animals in real life. Kujaku releases a foul smell from its bright tail to deter predators and attract its preferred prey, bug types, much like stinky flowers like the Rafflesia or Titan arum. Next up is a Pokemon that might look a little familiar to some of you. This is Alliguitar, and its general concept is taken from a design I came up with for a contest held by Jack of Subjectively for his Maza region. The original idea was inspired by Mexican musical traditions and Maza's themes of tradition versus modernity, with a normal type guitar called Banjunia that could evolve into either the normal ghost type conchera Spectar or the normal electric guitar Gicharge. My design didn't win, but I still really liked the idea. So when I realised that there are 2 species of crocodile endemic to Pakistan, I had the thought, hey, crocodiles got those long snouts. They're kinda shaped like guitars, huh? And so the Banjunia line was reborn. Much like Banjunia, Alliguitar has 2 different evolutions, depending on if it attunes itself with Pyara's musical traditions or its modern musical scene. First up is the normal ghost Sitarial, combining a gharial with a sitar. The gharial's distinctive thin snout is perfect for eating fish, and the bump at the end of it allows the males to make a loud hissing sound to attract mates. Sitarial takes this a step further, using its snout to make beautiful music. Alliguitar's other evolution is the normal electric crocodile, combining a mugger crocodile with an electric guitar. Crocodile's musical stylings are very different from Sitarial's, loving loud and energetic music. The louder the better. And where Sitarial prefers to draw from traditional music styles, Crocodile loves to experiment and discover new forms of music, being very popular in rock and punk scenes. Wrapping things up, here we have the single-stage grass type Palantula. This Pokemon is actually 2 in 1, the spider and the frog that lives in it, which is a distinct entity a la Skeledurge's bird. Basically, you wouldn't be able to find the frog in the wild on its own. The frog spends its whole life in the spider's flower, and in return for a safe place to call home and protection from predators, the frog protects the spider's eggs and provides additional nutrients from the bugs it eats. To reference the fact that these are 2 Pokemon in 1, Palantula's signature ability, called 2 in 1, gives it 2 HP bars. This duo is inspired by two different instances of mutualistic symbiosis with frogs. The bromeliad frog, which as the name suggests has a symbiotic relationship with the bromeliad plant it lives in, and the dotted humming frog, which has formed a partnership with the Colombian lesser black tarantula, living in the spider's den and protecting its eggs in exchange for its own safety. That's all for this episode. The question for this episode is, which Pokemon game has your favourite music? Let me know if you'd add any of the Pokemon featured in this video to your Pyara region team too. Thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Bomb! So I didn't do any weird sentence flubs or funny spoonerisms while recording for this episode, but I did just want to say that I recording this and it's getting close to 30 degrees Celsius, and I'm in the highest room in my house, so the heat all rises up here, and had to turn the fan off because obviously the fan would have been making noise while I was recording, and I had to close all the windows because you would have heard the sounds of children's laughter outside. And I just want you to recognize the immense Herculean sacrifice I'm making so I can talk about weird animals on YouTube.